What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today I wanted to answer a popular question, which is, should you buy a new or used truck? And again, this is never me telling you guys what to do. This is me sharing my experiences from what I've done with you guys. I have bought used, I've bought new, I've leased trucks as well from Enterprise. Let's start off with the Enterprise leasing. I'm only speaking on behalf of the DC, Maryland, and Virginia area. I do understand that Enterprise offers other deals throughout the country, so I'm only able to speak on behalf of DC, Maryland, and Virginia and the rates that I got in DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Just want to make that clear, okay? So when I first started renting Enterprise trucks, it was the summer of 2019. When I first started renting, my average daily rate on the rentals was $120 per day. That included Enterprise's damage coverage as well. That was unlimited mileage on the trucks too. However, at $120 per day, that was overwhelmingly putting me over my expense budget. I wasn't making any money. So I went to Enterprise once I started renting more frequently to see if we can negotiate a better rate. And that's when they offered me what's called a PR rate. I'm not sure what the PR rate stands for. However, with that PR rate, that it knocked me down from $120 per day to $80 per day. So that was a significant difference. However, even at $80 per day, that still had me overwhelmingly over my expense budget. So again, as I started renting more and more frequently, and more trucks out at one time, I went back to Enterprise to see if we can negotiate another deal. And that's when they offered me a MTRA rate. I'm not sure what MTRA stands for. However, with that MTRA rate in the DC, Maryland, and Virginia area, they charged me $1,500 per month for a 1-ton truck. That included 3,000 miles. And if I go over the 3,000 miles, they charge me 24 cents per mile for the overage. Then we later negotiated a better mileage overage down to 19 cents per mile. And on average, I've been doing about 8,000 miles per month while I was renting from Enterprise. So on average, I was spending about $4,000 per truck per month with Enterprise. So very, very expensive. The benefits to working with Enterprise is you get a brand new truck, as well as Enterprise covers the maintenance and repairs on that vehicle, as well as if you break down at any point, of course, you could just call Enterprise and they'll send a tow truck out to come get you. And then they'll also exchange your truck for another new truck. And then while your truck is being serviced, you'll get to either keep the truck that they put you in, or once your truck is finished being serviced, you'll get your the truck that you originally had back. So that's a really good thing. That's really unique benefits with Enterprise that you're not going to get purchasing either a new or used vehicle. So that's pretty cool. Enterprise also gives you a lot of confidence while you guys are out there hot-shotting, because you know that you have a team, a large business behind you that has your back just in case anything happens out on the road. So that's why I enjoyed renting from Enterprise. However, Enterprise was extremely expensive for me. Now, I do understand that other hotshotters uses Enterprise quite frequently, like Toe Piclet. And he went over his Enterprise deal in one of his videos. However, I'm not sure. That must be out in Texas somewhere where he got that deal, in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. I've asked for that deal, and I have not gotten it. So in DC, Maryland, and Virginia, the average daily rate was $120. My PR rate was $80. My MTRA rate on a 1-ton truck was $1,500 per month with a 3,000 miles included, and 19 cents per mile over the 3,000 miles. And then also, mind you guys, even though I was doing 8,000 miles per month, give or take, on these trucks, it also came with a lot of backlash from Enterprise. They do not enjoy you guys going over the mileage. Whether or not you're paying for it or not, they're not with it. Next, let's talk about purchasing a new vehicle, right? So I understand that most guys are not going to have the money starting out to buy a new truck. I get that. However, if you cannot afford a brand new truck, 9 times out of 10, you can't afford a used truck. Reason being, you cannot afford the upkeep, maintenance, and repairs on a used truck if you can't afford a new truck. And if I can break that down a little bit more, what I'm trying to say is, if you purchase a used truck, right? And your used truck breaks. Let's say your motor fails, your transmission fails, your differential fails. You have a significant malfunction with your used truck. That's going to cost you immediate capital that the average person may not have on hand. If you do have the kind of capital to keep up with the upkeep of a used truck, you then also have the money to go get a brand new truck. If you have the credit available to fix a used truck, you then also have the credit available to get a brand new truck, because using your credit to get a personal loan or a equipment loan or something like that to get a vehicle fixed, it's harder to get approved to use your credit to do that than it is to use your credit to just buy a brand new truck, right? So my personal suggestion, buy a brand new truck over leasing through Enterprise and over purchasing a used vehicle. All in all, that used vehicle 9 times out of 10 is going to cost you more than a brand new truck will in the long run. The other benefits of purchasing brand new, in most cases, I understand that new trucks break as well, but in most cases, that new truck is going to be more reliable than a used truck, and not that reliability means, how can I put this in? How can I word this? Reliability means a lot, because if you break down with a loaded trailer, you are therefore setting your business back. So if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars on your trailer and you have a significant malfunction with your truck, all of those orders behind you are now being delayed. When those orders get delayed, you're getting negative ratings on Central Dispatch. And that's due to no fault of your own. Your truck just broke, and no broker or customer is going to be understanding of that. So it's very important that you guys purchase the most reliable option that you can to keep your business afloat. So now let's talk about used vehicles. You guys might even say, Dax, we see you run with used trucks all the time. You are right, and that's why I'm giving my experiences to you guys. I'm speaking strictly from experiences. My experiences with my used trucks. We're gonna go one by one. My 2008 Dodge Ram 3500 that I purchased with my guy Mike and with my cousin Julian. That was the first truck that we've ever bought. The month after we purchased that truck, when we first started our company, the transmission went, and it cost us $6,000 to have that transmission repaired. We took it to the Gearbox in Mechanicsville, Maryland. It took them about a month or two, about 2 months to get that truck back to us. So that was 2 months that we weren't able to be on the road while that truck was being repaired, and it cost us $6,000 when we just was starting out. We did not have the money to be just throwing away at a transmission on a truck that we just purchased. Since replacing the transmission, we've also had to replace the differential, as well as the radiator, as well as the water pump, as well as the crank position sensor, as well as the starter, as well as the exhaust. And then you also have like the regular scheduled maintenance for the brakes and oil changes and batteries and things like that, as well as a few other minor things went wrong with the truck as well. As of right now, we still use that truck. She's running strong. However, we always know in the back of our minds that that truck's going to go down at any time. It is an older truck. It has about 280,000 miles on it. However, we love that truck. It's the first truck we ever bought, so it's kind of what started everything. But I do not suggest that anybody go out and buy you a 2008 Dodge Ram. Go buy a new truck. Next, we have our 2011 Ford F-250, which is commonly known as Toast. That truck has been a problem child since we bought it. That truck, we've also had to put in brand new transmission in it. That transmission also cost us $5,000. As well as that truck has had wiring, electrical issues, as well as suspension issues, as well as oil leaks, as well as turbo leaks, and it now has a blown motor. In January, at the start of the year, we decided to take all of our trucks to Maryland Performance Diesel in Baltimore, Maryland, and have Maryland Performance Diesel get all our trucks to 100%, right, to start the year off. We spent about $12,000. About 12 grand on the F-250. Just for the motor to then blow a month later. The first week of February, the motor blew, and it's been down ever since. Hasn't ran all year, and we spent $12,000 on that truck in January. And that was after. That's not including the transmission and everything else that we had already gotten fixed on the truck. So we had already spent probably $15,000 on that truck prior, and then spent another $12,000 getting it all the way tightened up in January, just for it to blow up in February. So again, not an awesome purchase. That brings us to our 2011 Silverado 3500 LTZ 4x4. That is my truck that I bought November of 2019. That truck motor failed in May of 2020. The crankshaft broke. I've gone over the specs for this truck a couple times in other videos, so I'll just do a quick rundown. I did buy that truck November of last year. It was $36,000. I did put down $10,000 when I bought it. It had roughly 130,000 miles on it when I bought it. I do have a 14% APR, and excuse me, guys. And my monthly dues on that truck are $675 per month. However, we pay all of our truck notes twice a month. Reason being, we don't want to accrue any negative equity into our purchases, which you have to be leery of. Whether you buy new or used, you're going to want to make at least 2 payments per month. Why? Because you're hot shotting, which means that you're putting mileage on the truck at an accelerated rate, which means that you're depreciating the value of the truck at an accelerated rate. So in order to keep up with the depreciation of the vehicle, because of the industry that you're in, you're going to need to make a couple payments per month. That way you're never going to be underwater on the truck, right? Also, by paying the truck off faster, in turn, you actually, like, I have a 14% APR. I'm not going to end up paying 14% on my purchase when I'm finished, right? Because I'm paying it off faster. I don't know what the exact APR will end up, or the interest that I will have paid by the time the term is over, but it's not going to be nowhere near the 14% that I signed up for. But in any case, I did not have the credit or the capital to get that truck repaired in May. So then it forced me to rent a 1-ton truck from Enterprise for $1,500. $1,500 a month at 3,000 miles, right? I then had to save up some money and put some money on a credit card to get that motor repaired, and I was able to do that in October. And I'm sorry I keep saying I. You know, y'all guys know that I'm just a part of the marathon. It's a whole team effort, from Mike to my mother to Nikki to Cornell to the whole staff. But I'm just saying I because it's just me talking to you guys. But I don't want it to come across as if, as if I did everything myself. But in any case, when we got this motor repaired, we took it to XLR8 Diesel Trucks in Maryland. I forget what city it's in. Those guys did an excellent job. They knocked out the job in about 2 weeks. So shout out the guys over there. The truck has been amazing since the new motor. We did go with a Jasper's remanufactured motor. This is my warranty from Jasper's. They did give me a three-year, 100,000 mile warranty on the remanufactured engine. And again, guys, if you buy a brand new truck, they're going to give you a 3-year or 5-year, 100,000 mile warranty with a brand new truck. So buy a brand new truck. But in any case, for anybody that's curious what I spent on a brand new motor, I'm going to go run through my receipt very briefly. This motor cost me $8,339 for the Jasper's studded motor. And then it was $34.98 for oil filter, $16.59. Antifreeze, $62. I also had to purchase a contamination kit for $3,352. Also, gaskets were $5. Glow plug, $33. Coolant temperature switch, $27. Fuel filter, $61. Heater core connector, $12. Shop supplies, $45. Then they charged me $3,420 to replace the motor, to pull out my long block and put in the new long block. And then just like oil and filters and stuff like that. I'll post the receipt in the video, so you guys can kind of get a good look at it. But in any case, I also had to purchase a brand new EGR system for the motor. That cost me roughly $2,000. So in total, I spent $18,375.26 on a brand new motor. Now again, the truck is running great. We do run it every day. No issues since we got a put the new motor in. However, if you have $18,000 to spend on getting a motor replaced, you have more than enough money to put down on a brand new truck, or you have more than enough credit to purchase a brand new truck. So again, guys, I strongly advise you buying a brand new truck. All of these repairs have been very expensive to us. It's pretty much ate the profit. So what I was looking to take home at the end of the year, this year, is now going towards this motor, and hopefully we'll be able to start turning a profit again at the start of 2021. I hope this video has been helpful. I'm new to the YouTube, guys, so don't be afraid to get down to the comments, give me some constructive criticism. You know, I got thick skin. I only want to get better. But in the meantime, please subscribe, like, share. Let me know what you think of the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.